era. Oh, if the world were but to recreate, that we might catch ere closed the book of fate, and make the writer on a fairer leaf inscribe our names, or quite obliterate.
Oh, if the world were but to recreate, that we might catch ere close the book of fate, and make the writer on a fairer leaf inscribe our names, or quite obliterate.
Youth and beauty made aged winter mourn, for summer's grain the waving wheat and corn. For old autumn withered wan had passed on, leaving the earth a widow weather-worn.
The beauty made aged winter mourn, for summer's grain the waving wheat and corn. For old autumn withered wan had passed on, leaving the earth a widow weather-worn.
Never do we discover a world so white as when the snowfield is lit by moonlight. Oh, it is a crystalline cathedral built from falling stars in the holy night.
Never do we discover a world so white as when the snowfield is lit by moonlight. Or it is a crystalline cathedral built from falling stars in the holy night.
Joy and exuberance are spring's largesse. Sunlight, warmth, and growth are summer's bequest. Autumn brings wealth with its mellow harvest. Winter's fruit is peace, its bounty is rest.
Joy and exuberance are spring's largesse. Sunlight, warmth, and growth are summer's bequest. Autumn brings wealth with its mellow harvest. Winter's fruit is peace, its bounty is rest.
Old Khayyam has gone to where no one knows, sequestered far beneath the winter snows. Yet a voice through the centuries echoes, as still the summer blossoms with the rose.
Old Khayyam has gone to where no one knows, sequestered far beneath the winter snows. Yet a voice through the centuries echoes, as still the summer blossoms with the rose.
When the sun burns out, and soon after, when the earth grows cold from that disaster, when galaxies die and rotate no more, then what remains is our love thereafter.
When the sun burns out, and soon after, when the earth grows cold from that disaster, when galaxies die and rotate no more, then what remains is our love thereafter.
Once again, I have lived through winter's chills to see another spring of daffodils. Eager sap rises in my veins and thrills as the sun pours life into my tendrils. And there beneath the rose tree, old Khayyam writes his verse, looking younger than I am, and lives the proof of his philosophy, the writing of which is but secondary. All the roseate hearts are cleansed by dew, and lucky are we if spring finds us new. And every blossom on the bush blows full when these wonders the new morning bestrews. Fog can't stop the brightness that it may veil, though it sink and swell through every veil. For the beams doth flow as rays of sunshine to burn the mist, so warmth on all prevail. All possibilities must exist because non-existence cannot be so. Existence is inevitable. What does exist? Whatever is possible to exist does exist. Possibility is what's fundamental, for all that can be must first be possible. This potential for all is the default, since a not can't be nor even be meant. The necessity of no one and no none makes for no absolutes, which means that time, space, matter, and motion have no intrinsic indivisible quality.
Oh, if the world were but to recreate, that we might catch ere closed the book of fate, and make the writer on the fair a leaf and scribe and names, or quite a